Wow, it takes a lot to get me speechless, but you did a great job on that video. Thank you, Canton Chamber, for choosing Aultman Wow program for this year's recipient for the Award of Appreciation. It's so special to me. This is our backyard, this is our community, and to be chosen for this means a lot to me. The WOW has been at several national events, and I wasn't as nervous there as I am now speaking to the people in the community here. I'd like to say thanks to our core staff for being out there. Of course, Freddie Lefevre, Jen Justice, our nursing director, Dr. Susan Mercer, and then of course our other administrators that have been with me and the WOW since the beginning, Tracy Schlemmer, Cassandra Thomas, and Lou Sarapiglia. Along with that, I always say the pack is only as strong as its leader. Well, we happen to have two strong leaders that continually support the WOW. Every time I'm in the hall and I run into these two individuals, they ask me how the WOW is doing, how's the community, and that, of course, is Miss Vicki Haynes. There she is. Oh, thank you so much, Vicki. And Mr. Ed Roth. As with these nurses, there's always a patient that places a seal upon our heart. And this young man did the same thing. I didn't know if in 2 to 8 minutes is our max with a patient, if I could have somebody touch my heart so closely as this young man did. We were at one of the local universities doing smoking education, and I had people come up the whole day. I started when I was 8, 12, 14. You know, I want to stop, I don't know how to stop. And then a young man came up with his two friends, and he said, you know, I didn't want to come here today. My friends made me come to speak to you. I don't really need to come here. I'm an A student, I'm on the honor roll, I'm pre-med, I'm a star athlete on the baseball team. My mom knows I smoke, she buys me cigarettes, so I really don't need to be here. And the young man, his friends are like, dude, listen to her. And I looked at him, I said, dude, you need to listen to me. I'm like, if you tell me that you're so intelligent, you would know that there's 4,000 different chemicals in that cigarette that you smoke. And do you know that the tobacco that falls on the floor, they sweep up from the warehouse floor and throw it into the vats and mix it all up for you? So you're putting this into your system. And if you think by the time you make it through college, and then you go into med school, and by the time you're done with med school, that you're going to find a partner that wants to be with you in a practice in 8 or so years as a smoker, that's going to be really hard to find, let alone the patients that come to you and you have that raspy voice, and now your teeth are yellow and you've aged 5 to 10 years. Well, he was not having it. He's like, you know, I'm taking a psychology class, and you can't really talk to me that way. And I listened to him, and I'm like, I said, you know why I talk to you this way? It's because I like you, and I do believe in you. You're an intelligent young man. You could be the future doctor to take care of me when I'm ready to retire. You could save my life. Well, he left, and Charlotte Elton, who does the 2020 Health Vision at Aultman, and smoking cessation is one of our markers. You know, I was upset. I was like a little kid that you take Halloween candy from inside. I was all, oh, I cannot believe that I couldn't convince this young man. So we packed up and we left, and we're walking down the steps, and we opened the door. And you know how sometimes when you open the door, somebody else has opened the door, and it's like, you know, that magic moment? I opened the door, and here's that young man. My future doctor, he opens his hand, and he hands me his last 2 cigarettes. And he said, you know, I don't know if I'm going to stop smoking or if I can do it. I have to write a paper tonight, and I have to get an A because I don't know anything other than an A. And I said to him, I said, you know, the respect and dignity that you've placed upon yourself right now, there is really no A that you could ever do that would be as important as what you've done. I gave Charlotte the 2 cigarettes, and I told her to put them in the office, and when we doubt ourselves that we can't become one of the healthiest counties in Ohio, look at those 2 cigarettes. I saw her today. She goes, do you want to take them tonight? And I said, no, I'll keep them in your office. It's just an honor to be able to be recognized by the Canton Chamber. I can't tell you how important this is for the staff and me. Do what you love and love what you do. Thank you so much.